Hey everybody, I'm Sadie Stebbins, global entrepreneur located out of Tampa, Florida. I'm here to give you some hot tips for being your own boss. Everybody wants that boss life, boss up, I'm the boss, who's the boss? So here we are today and I'm bringing the hottest, latest topics to you because everyone always tells me, I want to go into business for myself. So what do you do and how can I become my own business owner? So I'm going to tell you how to get started and how I got started. I understand most better than anyone out there that there are a lot of pluses and minuses when it comes to business, working for yourself. And I definitely can understand the allure that people feel when they say they want their own business. You know, it's a lot of fun when you own your own business. But for those who have tried versus, planning for the day, it's not all roses. And that's what I'm here for, to give you the 411. I'm a global entrepreneur and business is my life, but I want to teach you guys and just explore a little bit deeper all the little tidbits or nuances or the nitty-gritty of business, and that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to talk to you about something that's very important when you go to start your own business, and that is time. If you think that you can do your business, run your own business in 40 hours or less, let's just say no. That is an absolute recipe for failure. It is really hard because you can't do this part-time, and you have to be prepared to give this business your all. Like eat, sleep business. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, you have to always keep your business at its focus. Working from home or working poolside or on vacation with your family, you always have to tend to your business, and that's what's really, really important. So say you give your business 60 hours a week, and that may not even be good enough because it's really easy to let your business lack or suffer. So in other words, if you're not willing to devote at least 60 to 80 hours of your time and be laser focused on your business, it's going to be very, very difficult to be successful. Many people think that they can save time by multitasking things together. Why not? I'm a multitasker. You're wrong. No one is good at multitasking, and forget that you're good at it. Don't even consider yourself good at it because it's just really, really difficult when you think things through, when you think and put things in perspective. It's really hard to do two things at once. So it's been scientifically demonstrated over and over that the brain cannot effectively and efficiently do two things at the same time. Importantly, when you switch tasks, you forget what you were doing in that first task, which means you have to work twice as hard to catch up. So multitasking, I'm not going to recommend that to anyone. Just like when I'm here and I'm chatting with you guys, I'm reading my notes, but I'm trying to give you my full, my all, and it is really, really difficult to multitask. So it's really important when you're running your business to stay laser focused to the task and not to do too many things because you just can't. It's just not humanly feasible. So believe me, try working at your desk, watching text messages come in, receiving instant messages from friends, family, other businesses or business associates, and you will easily see that your usefulness in your primary business will literally go to hell. So I know that if I'm in the middle of a task and someone needs me or interrupts me, I actually write down what I was doing last. I will even say just 1 minute while I write this down because I don't want to get sidetracked from what I was doing. And it's really important to do that or to practice in little behaviors like that to make yourself the most efficient person that you can be. Second, you'll lose time because you make more mistakes. And research says that you make 3 times as many mistakes when you're doing 2 things simultaneously. So 3 times the mistakes is huge because that means you have to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth just to get on track again. So thirdly, Studies have shown that everyone has much lower attention span and retention rate of what we remember when multitasking, which means that you have to redo the work that you're currently doing, or you may not get to the next task at hand because you're busy catching up. And like I said, you could forget the information that you were doing. That's why I take little notes, just to make sure that I can get myself back on task. I'm in a steady race to overcome all of these things because I see and understand how important it is to be an effective leader and an effective business person. These are symptoms of the multitasking epidemic, and I think it's definitely out of reach. Finally, when it comes to multitasking, there's that whole rudeness factor. That doesn't help develop strong relationships with others, and paying attention. You can't pay attention to an employee, a vendor, or a customer if you're busy doing something else. So one thing I'm going to tell you, a few years back, I was actually interviewing a girl to be featured in my magazine. I had a local TV show, Tampa Bay Zone. It was here, and it also had a magazine. And I was at lunch with this girl, and she could not put her phone down for the life of me. We're talking, I'm interviewing her, and she's like, I'm listening, I'm listening. And I could tell she wasn't listening to me, so what did I do? I sent her a text message and I said, I'm sorry, this meeting is over. And I just left my, $4 or $5 for my drink that I had, and I left because of the whole rudeness factor. So this really is real, and being effective in business is really important to give it your all, and like I said, be laser focused. It's getting worse, not better. Microsoft did a study in 2015, and they found that the average attention span for the respondents and volunteers were just 8 seconds, down from 12 seconds in 2000, and 1 second shorter than the average goldfish. That's right, a goldfish has a better attention span than you when you're multitasking. Now, that sounds so silly, but just try it and look at yourself, really analyze your behaviors, and you'll see. You know, when you're talking to someone and you see you don't have their undivided attention, you'll get the exact gist of what I'm saying. Now try to run your business effectively, and you'll see for sure where that deficiency will impact. The smartphone is a super tool, but the smartphone has made it so you cannot get away. There are no safe zones where you can actually unplug. You feel like you're busy and you're doing something for your brain. It's like an addiction. It's like a chemical addiction. When you can't put your phone down, you can't just unplug for a moment. I've been around people, I look around all the time and I see it. So I know that it's real because my eyes are wide open, guys. I see this and I'm like, wow, I don't ever want to feel like that, where I'm addicted. I got to check my phone every 5 seconds. So there's so many things that we do on our screens. We're catching up on emails. We're staying in touch with friends. We are doing business. We're watching videos. We're doing research. We're creating Pinterest boards. We're tweeting. We're doing all types of things. And the volume of tasks in our lives that actually happen through screens now is continuing to grow. And our behaviors, what we do with our phone, has definitely increased exponentially. So all of these distractions are endless, and just like I'm here right now, I'm recording a video on my phone for you. I don't know where you are watching this at the moment, but I do hope that this is information that you can take with you. And the most number one thing that you can do, and you can learn from this, is to regain a little bit of focus. Control your email use, control your social networking and your texting, schedule when and how often you engage in these activities, and overall you can make sure that you can give time to your screens when needed, and you'll be more productive and you'll be more fulfilled, and your business will actually have a chance to succeed.